maintain all the charm of our colourful past.
Amid the picturesque setting at Mount Britton, gold diggers searched eagerly for their fortune, spurred on by stories of a man who started the rush when he stumbled upon a gully of gold.
He walked around with a pint pot billy and picked up large nuggets and just filled his billy with it and went back. Of course, he got drunk that night and told everyone, and then the rush was on.
Once word got out, 2,000 people flocked to the area to find their fortune, but little is left to show what was once a thriving town. In fact, the former Mount Britton township, once filled with buildings, is now home to cattle grazing in the shade of the trees. Surprisingly, up in the slopes of the gold mines, much of the equipment is just as it was left. Old tram carts lay abandoned on the hilltops, tram lines overgrown with grass and buckled beyond use. The old mines themselves also abandoned, their cavernous pits a lasting monument. Heritage mining consultant James Moylan says sites as well preserved as this are rare, many already hit by scavengers seeking to make money out of the region's history.
They're left idle, with people picking off the bits and pieces over the years until eventually there's nothing left for anyone.
Claims such as this one here at Mount Britton were mined during the 1880s. James Moylan wants them preserved for heritage research before part of our culture is lost forever.
Inside the mine, walls are still intact. Post and bracing used for support, although not all the bracing has survived time. Round the corner, an old stamp mill used to crush quartz before World War I still holds pride of place. Its use has changed somewhat over the years. Pegs indicate its most recent use, a clothesline, although it's been some time since anyone hung out the washing. And less than 20 metres away, a shaft used to mine gold in the 1960s, 80 years after the original gold rush. The metal safety cage which lowered miners to the bottom stands idle beside the covered shaft.
This is the story of right throughout the hinterland in central Queensland, small townships and small sites which sprang up, right, and disappeared, and all of our regional centres and all of the local towns in the hinterland are clustered around these original mining sites.
Ironically, he believes the best way to preserve mining heritage is to open it to the public. He says carefully managed tourism will provide motivation within governments to protect and promote research into mining heritage. Kathy Wise, Sunshine Television News.